Floyd's Mayhem Garage. Well, messing around with the Coronet today. Got a few neat things to show you, and I got some ideas of what I want to do to it today. So let's take a look at it. Alright, so was working on the Coronet here, and I had forgotten my GoPro at the house, so I ended up filming this next part on my my phone, so it might be a little weird, I'm not entirely sure, but got some exciting stuff to show you. Take a look. Okay, I'm out of breath. Yes. Okay. Bottom seat is out. Back seat got out finally. Disgusting nasty in there. But look at that. Yeah, oh my god, it's in great shape too. It's barely in there. Look at that. That's a broadcast sheet or build sheet, whatever you want to call it. Wow. This car keeps getting cooler and cooler. That is awesome. Oh, yeah, I need to pull the back seat out anyways to clean. I thought it was mouse, stuff at first, but to me it appears more like squirrels. There's a bunch of like tune-up, nutshells and stuff over there, and acorns and things. So I'll explain why the nest was so big too. But yeah, amazingly, the back seat, I looked at it through the trunk. It's got this panel, so you couldn't see it. It stayed safe back there. And of course, Dad has his for his charger as well, in a behind glass.
Yes, sir.
On a picture frame here.
It's so cool to find those.
It is. It's awesome to find these, because this is documentation for these cars.
Yes, it is.
And so far, I've been working on this Coronet, just playing with it, doing this and that. And, kind of like both of our chargers, the more you looked into it, the more you realized they were very original. And it's incredible to find this paperwork. And I'm excited to go through this and kind of see what this car is ordered with and what it wasn't. This is awesome. And this is in amazing shape. That is so cool. So then, of course, I was came over here from work. My GoPro's at my house, and I don't have it here. So of course I'm on my phone, so it's probably a little bit different. But had to document this. This is just incredible. So I'll definitely I'll do some more filming with this. It'll be cool to actually do a breakdown on this and look at the whole car and see what everything says. Because I did a quick search. I'm gonna have to double check that. But the fender tag that's on this car says that this white top was original too. So even being a four-door, this thing's pretty original and cool. So, and I'm really starting to like it more and more. So we'll have to see what I can do with that. But you'll see more of it, of course. So part of that, trying to get this back seat out of that car, the driver door didn't open. So I finally, after I got the seat out, I was able to work on it and I got it opening. It was literally just stuck. From inside, crawling through the passenger side, I was able to get in here and push and yank on it, and I finally got it to open. So that, along with wearing a respirator, I was literally out of breath trying to get that seat out of the back of this thing. But that being said, the seat is in terrible shape. It's not even like, I don't even know if I can put this back in, or if I want to. I might have to pull all the seat foam. I'm gonna have to do something with that. So I'll figure that one out. But yeah, absolutely incredible to find that build sheet. So, yep. That being said, it does have some pretty cool information on the car. You know, this car isn't anything special, but it's just cool to see such a pristine time capsule of a car put together. So the broadcast sheet does say it's got a 294 open in the rear end, and I have had the backup. They do spin opposite direction, so it is for sure an open. And the way it drives like it's got 294, so that is probably still in there. 318's original, automatic. It's had a couple other things about it. I don't remember the specifics, but pretty much it's looking like this car is all original. That does talk about a remote driver side mirror, which the hole's actually in the door inside, so this is not the original mirror. It would have had one pretty much like this. So that might get changed, but yeah. And that being said, I'm still trying to kind of figure out my ideas with what I want to do with this car, and I'm thinking I think I want to leave it. So I think I'm going to do a set of painted steel wheels, body color painted, with the, you know, dog dish hubcaps or the poverty caps. And so it'll have a nice, you know, cover, center cover to cover up the lug nuts and whatnot. And then that painted to match. And the paint that's here, the car itself is dirty. I really need to go wash it, but it's like 25 degrees outside right now. Otherwise, I think I can just, you know, spray this down with some glass cleaner and work on the hood today. I'm thinking I can get this whole car polished back up. It should have a really good shine to it. Some of the paint that's already sort of faded on this, we're down to, you know, I don't know the exact steps, but it looks like they had a gray primer and then a red, like shipping primer underneath. And so both of those are showing on this, and then the red primer is showing on the roof. And so I'm thinking, same as my C500 and my swept line, I think I can polish this thing back up. And I think this would be a good opportunity, because I've never actually done it. I've seen people do it, and so I think it'd be fun to see the sort of before and after. I think I'm going to do a tape line on the hood. For now, this will take me a couple weeks to actually polish this whole thing up. But I think for now, I want to work on just the hood, and I'm going to tape half it off and, you know, leave one side and then polish the other and see what the difference ends up being. So I think that should be pretty cool. Let's, I guess, get ready for some time lapse, and I'll start polishing. Well, not exactly the best time to be doing this. All my products I'm trying to use are frozen, so I was heating them up in front of the heater, trying to get some use out of them. I finally got my McGuire stuff to heat up enough to I could at least unscrew it, and of course melted the container a little bit trying to heat it up in front of the heater. And then with that, everything, it was sticking real bad. It wasn't really polishing as much as it should, so this was not my greatest work, but even, you know, you see the light there. Yeah, you can really see the difference on camera, and, you know, I'm even seeing that in person here, of the shiny side with the lights versus this side. So that does make a big difference, and that's even, it's not very shined up right now. Like I said, my products just aren't working. So definitely gonna have to touch base on this again on a nicer day. where I can actually, you know, use my products properly. Yeah, there's a, you can see how dirty the other side got just from all the compound, and I wiped it down, but it didn't do that hot. But yeah, still, that looks awesome. And let me actually grab a, let's see, like a paper towel maybe. That one's pretty dirty, but that'll work. See if I can wipe some of this just, nope, that's gonna be a hard line of just nastiness dirt. Anyways, at my clean edge. That gives you an idea. Well, now I made finger marks in it. That's alright. This still gets you an idea that it does actually, I wasn't too sure how well this color was going to shine up, and it actually shined up quite well. So this is a it looks like there's a couple names on them. Beige, the Beige Mist Metallic, I think, is one of the names for this. You know, Dodge, Plymouth, Chrysler always has a different name for whatever you know, manufacturer they are. But yeah, this looks awesome. You can see, you know, dull side over there, you can see the tape line, and then we go to shiny over here. And when doing stuff like this, I absolutely love, hi Mango, I absolutely love how this patina section start looking. Because, you know, you can see the marks over here. It took some material off, and if it's warmer, I think I could actually get, it's in doing this process, you actually take quite a few layers of paint off, and that's what's gumming up on my sheets right now because it's so cold. But that being said, I need to wash them too, but everything's frozen. So I'll touch base on this another day. But for now, you can see how much it darkened these sections up by polishing them. And once you polish it more too, since you're taking layers away, it'll actually expose some of this a little bit more, because these real fine areas that aren't, you know, there's not a whole lot of paint left, it'll actually take some of that away, so it'll expose more of this, and it ends up giving it a really good look. And, you know, even the going from the hood to the fender, well, the fender's actually got a decent amount of, well, it had quite a bit of goop on it, but, you know, not the same as the hood has anyways. And you know that, yeah, that hard line there really shows a better, you can see those, you know, you can clearly see the white, you know, round light up there, and then the incandescent, or whatever those tube ones are up there, that's more yellow, and they just, the color's there, but it disappears into that paint. So yeah, I should probably do the rest of the hood, but it's a little, I don't know what you say, weather-wise isn't cooperating. So I'll end up getting this more polished. Don't know that I necessarily need to go through the whole process of polishing this. It's pretty straightforward. You get yourself some rubbing compound of some sort. You can spend a lot of money on it or a little bit of money on it. I seem to have had good luck with that Meguiar stuff. And then get you some pads in that machine. I mean, in theory, you could do this by hand, but that's going to be, you know, months of work. But yeah, polish up the paint. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how this whole thing turns out. Should look pretty good. And then, of course, I gotta kind of just, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what my kind of end goal with this thing is. I still haven't entirely figured out, but I definitely, I know I gotta do something about the seats. These seats are terrible in here. Back one's not any better. I think this mirror has this weird little star thing on the back, which one of them's broken. It works, but it's not proper. So I think I want to get the correct mirror. And, you know, other than that, like I said, the wheels and tires, do those body color wheels with this shined up, that should look really good. And I don't know, just drive it, I guess. My new daily driver. Yeah, of course, anything I see, or, you know, anything I end up doing with it, you'll see it here on Floyd's Mayhem Garage. So We'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.